Welcome everybody to a new vodcast, weekcast. Wait, no, this is a cast, not a. Oh my god, I use too much Twitch. Um, so we're gonna be talking about the fall anime season, the beginning of it rather. Even though it's like 2 weeks into the fall season, been pretty busy with stuff. That's why this episode's a bit late. But in any case, I'm here with Kanajashi once again.
Yes, back with Jujushinobi. Welcome to another video. We're going to talk about anime things because, like he said, it's a new season. We're going to talk about what we think is looking good, what we're going to watch, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna kick it off with probably the most anticipated show of the season, which is Mahotsutai no Yume.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, the English title is the wife of wait
The
no
Ancient Magus Bride or the Magician's Bride sort of thing.
the Magician's Bride. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one looks really good. I kind of like I like the art style of it. It looks very similar to the oh god, what was that? Brain fart. Something with red hair. I can't remember what it is. Snow White with
Uh.
red hair or whatever it was.
Sure. Yukihime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
There you
it.
go.
The art style looks very similar to that. I've seen the first episode of this. It is very good so far, and so I'm looking forward to it. The story synopsis of this is there's this girl who, uh, Hattori Chise, and she has basically like a special power in order to see specific spirits or something along those
Mm-hmm.
lines. And it's always been a trouble for her in the normal world because people are like, she sees things and she's weird and what is she, like a mental illness sort of thing. So they didn't really understand what's going on. And she, through various things, ends up at an auction for like being auctioned off as like, oh, look at this special person. She can see these spirits. And this ancient magician guy shows up and buys her. And then he just takes her back to his place, and that's the story of their interactions. So, episode 1 so far, extremely good. And episode 2 should be out relatively soon.
The way that was phrased, like some random old magician dude just bought her out, sounds really sketch.
It does sound really sketch, but he seems nice. You know?
I've read the manga, so it's more like I don't even think this is a spoiler. He is a very nice person, the kind
Mm-hmm.
of person that is quite the fatherly figure, if you were to describe it one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
So I've read the manga for this. Pretty much the only anime this season which I read the manga for, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's really nice. The problem is I forgot most of the story because the chapters update pretty slowly. Looking at the voice actor list, I do not recognize anyone. Huh. It's interesting.
The studio is pretty cool. It's done all of the Shinjiki no Kyojin stuff.
So you know the animation quality is gonna be there, right? Yeah. At
Mm-hmm.
the very least, animation quality is gonna be there.
It's done the Owari no Serif and the Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress. The didn't turn out as good as Shinjiki,
Animation
but
was nice,
the
but
animation
the
was good. Yeah.
like that's the one thing we can count on. And if they follow the source material properly, it should be fine. Like it should be a pretty great show.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like this, no like this show doesn't take any red light so far. It's probably the most anticipated show for. It's the most anticipated show rather for a reason.
Yeah, and that's why it's number 1 on Mal right now.
Yeah, with the close second actually being Kekai Sensen and Beyond, which is I think season 2 of Kekai Sensen.
Yeah, yeah, second season of it.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch the first season because I heard it was pretty good, and then the second season thing, I'm like, oh, how time has passed. Completely forgot about it.
But yeah, I don't know. I've never seen the first season of Kekai Sensen, so maybe I'll have to watch it. I don't have any expectations of what this show will be like. In terms of shows that I'm interested for, I just gotta flip through it here. A very interesting one, not one you would sort of. It's not your average show, but it's Inuyashiki, and if this loads properly on my computer, uh, the story behind this one is there is this guy, and he's just being a regular salaryman, but everyone is just it's so mean to him, like so like putting him down. It's just like he looks really old, he's just a like whatever salaryman. Who cares about him? His family is not nice to him. He's disrespected, and he's just walking through the park, walking his dog that he picked up, and it's like the only thing that loves him back, sort of thing. And literally, alien spaceship lands on top of him in the middle of the park. Just first, that's just weird, but also,
Yeah.
their aliens are just like, oh my god, we killed a couple of the sentient people. There's two, him and a young guy. What are we gonna do? We only have like battle units left. Oh, we'll just rebuild them as battle units.
Oh
And
god.
it turns out that he's now like this robot that is incredibly powerful. And I've read the manga of this quite far. It's really good. He's figuring out that he's actually a robot and that he is like hollow in some sections. And then there is the young guy that it also happens to, who starts using his powers for some bad things. And then the old guy starts, using his powers for the good, and has this conflict between them, and a whole bunch of cool shit happens. Studio for this is MAPPA, so I feel confident that they will do some amazing art for this, as they did the Yuri on Ice, which
Oh, they did Zankyo no Terra. So yeah, they've done a lot of shows. Oh, Takeguri is up there as well.
but I mean, like, they did Yuri on Ice, and while that was sort of like yaoi stuff and whatever, didn't really watch it, but the dancing, like the figure skating in Yuri on Ice was so well animated. I'm really excited to see what they do with this one. But yeah, I really enjoyed the manga of this. Have you read it?
I've heard the manga. I've actually seen some gifs of the and has the first episode there? I don't want to talk on
Yeah,
my ass.
episode 1 has aired.
Okay, yeah. Then I definitely saw some gifs on it on Twitter, and it looked pretty well animated for the most part.
hmm
So yeah, this show looks pretty decent. I've heard the premise of it actually from Giga when he was talking about manga, and yeah, it does seem like an interesting premise. Like if you want to read the manga, it's worth reading. Um, will I read the manga? I have no idea. Because like, what
hmm
is time? Like a lot. And work life, man. It's not a lot of time. So
Yeah,
there's like, yeah, a lot of these shows I'm like sifting through them, and a lot of them thankfully don't look worth watching.
doesn't say how many episodes this is going to go on for, whether it's not going to be like 1 or 2 cours, 13 or 26 or whatever it's going to be. I'm wondering
Judging
how far into the manga they're going to go.
judging by the by the trend, it looks like maybe 24 episodes. That's all the things they've done have been 24 episodes, maybe.
We shall see. Because hopefully I want to see it go for a while, because I really enjoy it. But
And looking at the Seiyu list, like the only Seiyu I recognize is Uesaka Sumire, and that's about it.
and
Oh, because most of them are
which
male,
character is that for?
Inuyashiki Mari. So the daughter or the granddaughter, I think.
Daughter. The guy looks like a
Okay.
grandpa, but he's really just dad.
Must be all that stress.
Oh yeah,
Def-
he looks
Definitely.
absolutely horrible for his age. He's only like 58 or something like that, and yet it looks like he's like 80.
Looks like a fossil. Holy shit.
But what's one that you're interested in?
Besides Smart Star no Yume, I think there's one more. Oh, there's Kino.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Kino no Tabi?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Kino in general, but like I've never actually watched the original. I think there's an original, right?
Looks like there is an adaptation,
Of
alternate
Kino no
version.
Tabi. Alternate version. There we go. Yeah, the really old
Wow, that is old.
15.
Freaking
Yeah,
2003.
Kino's Journey. So this is probably a remastered version, alternate version of it, which looks pretty promising. Like mucho bueno. Probably will end up watching it.
You have seen the first couple episodes of this.
No,
Two
I've
two
not
are
really
out so
had any
far.
time. Oh, really?
Yep.
Shit, I've only been really keeping up with Fate Apocrypha. Yeah, that's about all I'm keeping up with actually, currently. But I'll probably pick this one up along with Mount Stein no Yume and maybe what's that Fox Girl anime?
Oh yeah, we want to talk about that one right
Konohana
now.
Titan.
All
Yeah,
right, let's talk
dude.
about the Fox Girls. So
Alright, Fox Girls.
Konohata Kitan. For me, this feels like, uh,
It's bait. It's bait. 100% bait.
bait. It's
Yeah.
it's cute girls doing cute thing anime, but this time they're Fox Girls running an inn. You know, every single time, every single season, there is going to be at least one of these types of shows, which is cute girls doing cute things with a twist. And this is another one of them. So, looks it's a I'm turning my brain off when I'm watching this, just to say that. Like I'm just going, I don't expect any like interesting developments or like cool characters or anything like that. I just want to go cute like cute fox girls and just watch that for 25 minutes. So
It looks like something that is just like, oh, end of a long working day, you should probably watch this, turn your brain off, all that jazz. It does
exactly.
look like that.
It's got a kind of a feel of like Hanasaku Iroha, sort of
Oh
the
yeah.
the girl from outside getting put into the inn and then has to learn how things in the inn work, but it's not I don't believe it's going to have as good of a storyline as that one did.
Oh, it's definitely not gonna have as good of a story, but it's gonna be, if anything, like Diabetes for the Soul.
It's got some possibilities of having service in it, like fan service. The studio for it has done several shows that have had fan service, such as Machine Doll, Monster Musume.
Machine Doll was meh for the most part. I remember watching it, hyping it up quite a fair bit, and then I was like meh. And I read the manga, I was like even more meh, and then I just dropped it entirely.
Oh yeah, but there's a possibility for some fan service because they did Monster Musume and such. So at least we know that
Yeah.
they can do it. We shall
If
see.
anything, hopefully it's done well. Like fan service done well is welcome fan service. Forced fan service, like why even put it there?
Hmm.
Okay. Any other show that looks enticing? Da, 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 da. Any show that looks enticing to you? Because that's not a lot that looks really interesting to me.
Oh yeah. Well, let me go pop back up to the top and go through this again. I already talked about Inuyashiki. The Shoujo Shumatsu Ryoko, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's it's so weird. It's like these two girls that have a little like armored personnel carrier thing, and they're in soldier uniforms and they have guns and they have all this equipment, and they're in like this post-apocalyptia sort of setting where they're just
Mm-hmm.
driving through this ruined mega city almost. Like you never really see like a really particular good overview of what the entire world looks like so far. It's just 2 episodes in, but they're basically just having this armored motorcycle, and I have to say here in the synopsis, they're aimlessly wandering the ruins of this world, just finding supplies and doing their daily life of these two girls trying to survive. Nothing really horrible has happened to them so far. It's just been, again, another cute girls doing cute things, but this time it's post-apocalyptia, sort of thing. It's
It's a
weird, but
bit.
it's it's just got this level of like cuteness. You just watch it and you go like, huh. Like they're in this completely bleak situation, but it's normal for them because they've grown up in it and they're just living their lives there. And you're just sort of like, what? It's interesting.
Yeah, it looks. Ooh, that. Oh wow, there's only 2 people on the voice actors list. It's two
Yep,
fairly known ones, Tuba Yuriko and Minase Inori.
but
So
that's
for
it.
you Inorin fans out there, this is
They're
probably
the
worth a watch.
only people there.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. Also, it's by White Fox, so at the very least, it'll probably be decent. I might pick this up. If
Yeah, White
anything.
Fox has done ReZero. It's done Steins Gate. Good stuff.
Yeah, this looks like one of those shows that might be a black horse of the season. I don't know.
I've really enjoyed the first 2 episodes so far. Just been like, what is this show? Trying to understand it, and I found pretty cool so far.
Alright, so on to the next one. Oh my, there is literally nothing interesting. We have Idolmaster Side M. If for those of you who like Idolmaster, I guess that's
Oh,
about it.
but that's the guys version, right? So
It's cute guys doing cute things.
yeah, cute guys doing cute things.
So hey,
Whatever that is.
if you like J stuff or you just like males in general, hey, not one to judge.
Well, actually,
You,
there's several man service shows this season.
there's so many, dude. Holy shit! Now that I think about it.
Yep, we're having this like
Wow.
renaissance of man service because we had a bunch of fan service, and then the girls were just like, "But give us some cute boys with tight abs," and now they're doing that.
Hmm.
Beyond that,
Oh,
gotta talk
I didn't.
about UQ Holder.
Yeah, hang on. I didn't stir my ginger tea properly. All of the ginger was at the bottom. Oh.
Oh, drink tea better. You should know how to drink tea by now.
Yeah, I didn't stir all of it. Fuck, dude. Okay, UQ Holder. It's the sequel to Maho Sensei Nedima.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the same. I think the protagonist is all grown up now, and you have a new main protagonist. I think.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff because I'm actively keeping up with the UQ Holder manga, so I know a bunch of things that I won't talk about here for spoilers. But basically, it's like in the future of the Maho Sensei Negima's story, and we have a new group of young characters that are developing their magical powers and stuff like that and becoming this team, and a whole bunch of the old characters from the original Negima series are coming back, like Evangeline, the vampire, is one of the main characters that's coming back right in the first episode, and you get all these characters coming back that you're just like, oh, I remember you from Negima. So if you haven't seen Negima, you could probably watch this and get an idea of who these characters are, and they'll do introductions and tell you, oh, that character did this sort of thing. But if you've seen Negima, it's like nostalgia. Because this one holds a special place in my heart. Because
I've been actually meaning to read the Nedima manga, but it's just way too long to get to the good part that I just couldn't be bothered.
yeah, the best part of the Negima one was the magical world arc, which is basically like the second half of the entire manga. But for me, this is really special that this is being animated, and I wish they do it really well and that they animate the whole thing of UQ Older. Because while a whole bunch of people were getting into like Naruto and Bleach and stuff like that, I got into Negima in high school, and I just absorbed that for its entire run. That got me through all of high school and all of college. I was reading Negima, so having the UQ Holder manga come back and then seeing all these characters and now seeing it as an anime, it's just like nostalgia rolling over me so much. So this one holds a special place for me as being basically like my number one for this season because just nostalgia. You know what I mean?
I understand. Oh, if anything, it should be at the very least okay. It's by JC Staff? Question mark.
Yeah, JC Staff. What did they do?
They did a whole lot of stuff, but they can be pretty inconsistent.
Yeah, they did some well animated stuff, some poorly animated stuff. No,
Yeah.
we'll see how they do.
Oh god, I just got reminded of Taboo Tattoo. God, that was a fucking nightmare. That show made no sense. And then Ikitosen. Okay, let's not talk about Ikitosen. Moving on.
But the one final thing here is when I rewatched it, I got another hit of nostalgia. Is that they use the same opening song from the original Negima anime in this one. So when I heard it come back again and I saw the new characters like doing to it. I was just like, oh my god. Anyway,
So basically, it's the same opening, but just reanimated for the new characters or something.
yeah, same song, just reanimated with
Oh.
the new characters. It's
Nice. They
cool.
just appealed to that nostalgia factor. That's actually pretty nice.
Just nostalgia factor. It just, ugh, I can't help it. For me, it's the best one of the season for just that.
Right.
But of course, that's just for me, just because of my past. But
I mean,
beyond
I've heard a lot of good things about Negima on YouTube, but like I read the first few 20 chapters and it was so slow that I just dropped it. Like I didn't feel any connection to the characters, that sort of stuff.
I can understand that for the beginning of it. It does take a little while to get, I think, to the good part. You need to have some people get some level ups behind their belt until they're actually powerful. You just got to read until they go to the magical world arc, and that entire thing is bloody amazing. It's from like the middle of the anime's run all the way to the end of it, and that entire thing is so good. But beyond that, I think one of the last ones that I find is interesting is Netju no Susume.
Oh, is it the MMO junkie?
Yes, they have this 30-year-old super neat who is this woman who has basically chosen to be a neat, which is a not an education, employment, or training, if I'm correct on that.
Yeah, that's right.
And so they just sit at home and play MMOs all day. She's just sitting at home playing an MMO. She is playing a he online, so doing a little bit of a cross-gender with her character. And then her male character meets this girl in the game, and they were just being cute with each other. And then there is this guy that she runs into outside of the game. But of course, if you've watched any of this shit, you know, of course, the guy is playing the girl, and eventually they're going to meet, and eventually it's going to be their, like, story that them meeting and falling in love or whatever it's going to be.
Oh boy, plot twist!
I know! It's the plot twist you can see coming from a fucking mile away, but it's still sort of cute. I find the character of the main girl, she's very expressive, and you get sort of like this feeling if you've ever sat at home and stayed up all night playing MMOs or whatever, you sort of go, oh damn, I've been there. I know exactly what they're talking about, sort of feeling. So they get the gaming stuff down, I find, quite well. Sort of like, I don't want to leave my place today. I don't, but I have no food, sort of feeling.
Yeah, you want to play more video games, you just want to sit at home. Yeah, I probably will pick this up. It looks like a pretty decent show. Like I've seen like my friends talk about it on Facebook and stuff like that. It looks like, yeah, it looks pretty watchable. Probably quite relatable as well.
Mm-hmm. And I just, they'll eventually meet. They've met in at least the first episode and stuff so far outside of the game, and you just know that they're the characters from inside, and so you're just waiting to see how they're gonna realize. So I want to see who realizes first and who, how they react to that. And that's what I'm really looking forward to in that series. But the studio for this is what? Signal MD?
Dude, I just realized. Okay, so the girl is voiced by Noto Mamiko.
Yeah.
Oh god, that is really good. That's even more reason to watch the show.
Yeah, why is that?
Because her voice is really soothing to listen to. It's so good.
All right.
The studio doesn't look that promising though. Like they've done very
the studio
stuff.
Hasn't really done much stuff. Like there's only 9 entries on Mal for the studio.
Probably a new studio, but
yeah, what's the oldest thing? 2015. Yeah, their oldest thing is 2015.
I mean, this isn't a really hyped up show anyway, so there's very low chance of being disappointed. You might as well just watch this anyway, just for the sheer concept. And for Noto, The fact that they got Noto in is pretty impressive, to be honest.
Yeah, and interesting. It's short. It's only 10 episodes.
Hmm.
So maybe a more concise story, which would be kind of nice.
I mean, the less time they have to fuck things up, the better, right?
Probably.
God, filler arcs, my favorite.
No filler arcs here. So that's pretty much it for the ones that I think are going to be really interesting. I mean, there's established ones that are like gonna be good, like the Shokugeki no Soma. It's just the next episode, like the next season of stuff. Don't really like to talk about sequels because they're, you
Yeah,
know,
the
who
sequels. Oh,
people who are gonna like them are gonna like them.
speaking of sequels, let's look at Love Live Season 2. Oh my god, why does that thing have a Season 2?
The second season of a spin-off. It's not just
Right?
it's not just a sequel. It's the sequel of a spin-off where
Oh,
there
this is...
was Love Life Sunshine and the side story, alternative setting, Love Life School Idol Projects. That was a whole season as well. And then that had a sequel, which had a second season. So, freaking idols. Why are the Japanese so freaking obsessed with
obsessed.
idols?
I have no idea. It's not even that... The show is not even that good. Like I've listened to a few of the songs and they're not revolutionary either. So I don't
They're
like the songs
okay.
either. They're okay. I guess the ones by Guilty Kiss are pretty catchy, but other than that, like
Ah, well.
it's
Idol
probably the...
lovers rejoice. You have another season of cute girls doing idol-y things.
Yeah. Oh god. Let's just take a while to talk about Fate Apocrypha and how it's degenerating into a shit show.
I don't know. I haven't been watching it.
Oh yeah, just continue not watching it. It's not worth it. Like I'm watching it because I'm invested into the Fate franchise, but
Hmm.
after looking at the animation quality of a lot of the episodes, it's not it's oof. It's a
Well,
disappointment.
it's A1 Pictures. They tend to start good and then just go downhill from there.
Like one of the best scenes in the show so far has had the worst animation, and god, that was actually very tilting when I saw like, oh shit, it's a really touching... Oh, what is that facial expression? What is that? Oh yeah, that was pretty much...
Well, that sucks. Yeah, the
Yeah.
only part of the Fate franchise that I'm invested into is the Prisma Ilia one because it's got lesbian kissing.
Yeah, Alien like the latest movie is already out, right? Yeah, it's been out for a while.
I haven't
Too
seen it
bad it's
yet.
not...
I gotta download that at some point.
It's gonna be out for until next year though, because we all know how Blu-rays work.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Oh man, the Heaven's Feel movie though, can't wait for that. Ooh, Girls and Panzer movie. Hello,
Yeah. Let's go down to
Girls
the
and
movies here.
Panzer finale. So it's gonna be the last
Where
Girls and Panzer
are
movie,
the
airing
O's?
on December.
Oh, the Nekopara OVA is coming out soon. In December.
Oh. Ooh, also the Toad Diaz movie. I think it's a movie, right? Yeah, Toad Diaz movie. Godzilla anime. And for OVAs, yeah, pretty much the
Yeah,
neck of
Code Geass
one.
movie, Panzer movie. What, they're making a movie out of Your Order is a Rabbit? Really?
Wait, really? What?
How can they make a movie out of that?
Wait, you're kidding, right?
No, it's right there.
What? Oh my god, they don't do it on the older system. How? Wait, what? This makes no sense, dude.
It's just nothing occurs in that anime. Nothing occurs. It's just the cute girls doing cute things, but this time they're waitresses at a cafe thing.
Well, I like the show. It was fun to watch, but um, this seems like a milking effort at this point.
Like, how can I say this? It feels like a straight to DVD anime movie, you know what I mean? Like, what, are
Yeah,
they gonna really show this at a theater? I guess they could. I guess they could.
it could. But I don't think it will sell, even if it's as popular as the show is.
Yeah,
That's
is it
all.
that popular?
It is very popular, mainly because of the voice actresses.
Huh.
Also, the
Okay.
show is just cute, so there's
Yeah, it's just cute lollies doing cute things.
it's very hard not to like it if you just. It's the kind of show like Tonohana where you just turn your brain off and you watch it. That sort of shit.
Hmm. But then again, fucking Nekopara OVA. It's gonna be an hour long
Oh, wow,
because
that's
they
actually
raised
pretty
like
long.
over $1 million for it.
Jesus, they oh my god, they really
Yeah, they raised all the money they needed in like 24 hours.
what the fuck?
Freaking everybody loves their Nekos, and they just throw money at them.
Sometimes humanity is amazing. Sometimes humanity is a fucking disappointment, dude.
And sometimes at the exact same time.
Usually at the exact same time, honestly.
Yeah, it's like, wow, that's amazing that we could actually work together and complete that, but it's so disturbing that we did.
I would like to thank no one for what just happened. Our accomplishment. Oh
Yep.
boy.
But anything else in
I don't
this
think there's any.
season that you are interested about?
No, not really. Like a lot of these shows, like even if I don't follow the manga or whatever source material it came from, they just don't look enticing looking at the cover art, the ratings, and the synopsis.
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty blah. Yeah, this season's pretty blah other than for like 3 or 4 shows. Which is good for people who don't have a lot of time. That means that you don't have a lot of shows to catch up with. Muy bueno.
Very good, yeah. But well, I'll definitely be watching some of these things. Probably more than you. I probably have my free
Yeah,
time in the evenings, get home from work. All right, put on anime while I'm cooking dinner. Woo! Sort of thing.
yeah, for me it's like fuck. Get home, eat dinner, start streaming. Woo hoo. And then go to bed, go to work next day. Woo.
Sounds like you've got sort of like that dual life there. But is that it for us then?
I think that's it. That's like I said earlier, there's nothing to talk about. This season's pretty bland.
Mm-hmm.
So probably do the outro. We always do the outro really awkwardly.
Of course we do, because we're awkward people.
I guess. I mean, so that's the weekcast for fall 2017. Yeah, the start of fall 2017.
Mm-hmm. We'll probably be back for winter 2018 because all of our attempts at doing a mid-season check-in have failed horribly, so let's give up on that.
Yeah, especially since like a lot of us don't have time. Oh my god, my voice. Hang on. A
Don't
lot of us
die,
don't have time
Juju.
anymore.
Go get that frog out of your throat.
Yeah. Oh man, it's a good thing that I have a bit of ginger tea with me. It's not help with the throat.
Go chug your ginger tea, and we'll end it here. But thanks everyone for watching the video. It is different from normal MechWarrior stuff, but weebing out with Juju is so much fun. So thanks for watching, and good hunting.
I'll probably see you all in like fucking 6 months, 3 months or something when the new season starts. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. When winter 2018 is upon us.
Is there anything interesting in winter anyway? Let's just make a tease. Overlord season 2! Oh god!
Overlord 2! Yes!
Ooh, Fate Extra. Ooh.
Dagashi Akashi 2.
Oh, Citrus. Ooh. Muy bueno. Ooh, Cat does
New Isekai, Death March. That's a good one. I'm reading that
that much
manga.
is a... Oh, Token Rambu season 2. I heard that show's actually not that bad.
We're turning this into a different video now. God, we gotta stop. Alright,
Oh yeah, just a teaser really.
that's
Alright,
a teaser. We'll talk about that in like 3 or 4 months when that season comes out. But thanks for watching.
alright, catch y'all later. Bye bye.